Hi, Gary Galka from ProMeasure DAS. I'm back, and as promised, I want to show you what I refer to as the Simon mode for the PSA. Now, in front of me you see the little pod, you see some lights. We have a purple, pink light on right now, and I'm going to just be quiet for one moment. That's the baseline. It went to the red center post, that's our baseline. Now you see all the other lights almost in sequence bouncing around. Baseline. Okay, so what's happening is as I speak, depending on the sound pressure level emitted from my voice, depending on that, there are individual lights that will individually, discretely illuminate to show the intensity of the pressure level or the sound wave that I'm emitting from my voice. Now this is a lot of fun. I like this one. I like this because basically the lights can be turned on in any sequence based on the frequency, based on the sound wave that I'm emitting. Now we're going to be quiet for just a moment. I'm going to have Casey do a little high-pitched squeak. Okay, that's great. If there's a real loud voice, you see the blue light flashing, my tone, the sound waves, the volume essentially is starting to increase a little bit. This is another mode of operation. Earlier I showed you the real-time mode where all the lights are kind of like going in sequence. And in a moment from now, I'm going to actually turn on the sound. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be converting the sound pressure level, the sound waves that this device is detecting from me right now and from Casey. What's going to happen is we're going to activate actual individual tones that correlate to the individual lights, and basically we're going to show a whole new section, a whole new feature in a moment. Now what's really good about that is you're probably wondering, well, how can you take sound waves and convert it into sound? Well, it's really quite simple. We're using a microphone as a transducer or sensor at the front end, and what we do is I'm doing a very simple latch and hold circuit. So when it receives the sound wave change from me or from something in the environment, what it'll do is it'll activate the light and it'll automatically shut off the microphone. And we'll do that very quickly so that we don't get feedback in that loop. So this is the Simon mode, and I'm going to turn on the sound in a moment. I'm going to pick this up. On the back side we have all the sound and all the adjustments. So I'm going to turn that on. And one of the other nice features with this device is I can baseline it anytime I want. So I'm going to just put this over here for a moment. Test. Casey, you're up.
Test.
There we go. There are 5 individual sensitivity adjustments for this. We can increase the sensitivity, decrease the sensitivity, and I can also baseline. Now, what the baseline will do for you is if there's traffic noise, if there's an air conditioner, if there's some disturbance within the environment, you can actually zero that element out and then pick up changes from that point on. This is the PSA. It's converting sound waves into additional sounds and lights. New from DAS ProMeasure.